Now here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
I mean, how can you stop Kyrie there? I mean, on the jam, his athleticism just too much to handle.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Here's the break. Here's O'Neal. And the basket is good. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket.
Well, we know Kobe's known as a great scorer, but he also knows how to find open teammates, too.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. Here's Irving. Gets a very good look and converts.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Pass to Embiid. Over Irving. Len. They get it back. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. O'Neal's got 6.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Here's Irving. Nails the 16-footer. 6 points for him.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
You know, there was a time when Giannis wasn't too comfortable on catch-and-shoot jump shots. That's not the case these days, and that's a testimony to his hard work.
Joel Embiid.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Curry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Lin. Here's Kirilenko. To the inside. O'Neal.
Assisted by.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Now, here is James. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blocked!
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Bryant. The 3 from Curry. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Pass to Lin. Here's Bryant. Second chance shot. Curry with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Williamson. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Knicks.
17. Brooklyn, 18.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And Williamson throws it down.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
And Harden with the block. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Brooklyn.
And he dunks it down.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
Outside Johnson. Outside for Harden. Gets the three to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Durant gets it to go. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The three is up. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Not Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Malone. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. And Brooklyn leads by 4.
Malone just so hard to stop inside. Despite contact and good coverage, he blasts right through it.
Harden with a bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. The layup misses.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Ron Artest.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
Ooh, it's stolen away.
Making it look all too easy. Throw it Malone's way, and he will not disappoint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Harden. 9 points in the game. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Harden's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Williamson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
The dedication to being productive from Zion. I mean, his team expects big numbers from him, and he works hard to deliver.
With the score.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The New York Knicks up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, they keep feeding Shaq, and he keeps scoring. The big guy giving his team exactly what they want.
Robinson on the wing. Irving with it. Fires the 3. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Down low. Here's O'Neal. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. 14 points for him.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Irving for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Len. He's guarded by Irving. Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Curry. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 16 points.
He's a tough guy to guard anywhere on the floor. Shaq does a really good job using his body to gain position.
And James launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Now here's Curry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Knocks it down from distance.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Bryant, left side. Good on the shot.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's gotten his second bucket of the game. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been Bron's finest season.
James, outside. On the wing, Curry. Knocked away. Stolen by Bryant. From deep. Giannis with the rebound. From deep three-point range.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Shooting for Washington. Giannis.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Out to the wing. Lin. Pass to Kirilenko.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem, the dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Now, here is James. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. From the baseline. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Well, Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Bryant in the high post. He's got 6. O'Neal on the wing. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And the technical free throw is good.
Credit where it's due to the Mamba mentality, but Bryant also has incredible gifts. He's the result of hard work and talent.
Washington foul. Joel Embiid. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Paul Malone.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now here's Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Harden, deep 3-point land. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up. Misses the jumper.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. The New York Knicks,
The Brooklyn
they're up
team.
by 5.
59.
And we're... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Antetokounmpo outside. The steal. Poke loose. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Soft touch off the glass.
Assist goes to.
And Brooklyn leads by 7. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Brooklyn.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Get Curry, get Curry!
And here's Curry for 3. They get it back.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
To the paint. And Malone gets it to go.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
James. Irving for three. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And he's going for the oop here.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Curry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Hits a three-pointer. Wiggins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch-and-shoot game, too.
To the right side. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and oh, wow!
Whoa!
He drills it from deep.
Really testing the limits of his range there, B.A.
Hardaway on the wing. Wiggins from long range. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. And Brooklyn leads by 10.
Nice aggressive play from Williamson, crashing the offensive glass and getting a second chance shot.
For three. The kick out to Wiggins. Another shot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
The three from Curry. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Back to Curry. He's still feeling it. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Wiggins got 11 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Curry's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Wiggins. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. From deep. They grab their own miss. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn, Shaquille O'Neal.
The three from Curry. O'Neal pulls it in. Who poked away? Wiggins for three. From deep three-point range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And Washington with possession. And here's Curry for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Washington ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Here's Lynn. Three-pointer Embiid. Connects from downtown. And Brooklyn leads by 13.
And you know Embiid loves to stretch out the defense and let folks know he has range. And
Personal foul.
the range he has makes it easy for him to do that.
And so Curry nails both of them. Here's Lin. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,
And we will see you next time.